I am.
We are.
I am.
We are.
I am.
We are.
There were two cultural transformations that took place for us when we came to Rutgers. The first was the spirit of togetherness of Meet NSBE. And one of the phrases that is the underpinnings of the organization is I am because we are. I don't personally know most of the folks in this room, but the fact that I could say that and get almost 2/3 of the room to respond says a lot about what the organization is saying to its members. And so the first transformation was we came in here to what is naturally and inherently a very competitive and individualistic engineering culture. And we're transformed into a mindset that said we're here to all work together, we're all in this together, we're gonna all graduate together. And that is the ethos of I am because we are.
Returning to their alma mater, the founding members of BCT Partners found themselves back at Rutgers University to share their journey of success.
You have a wonderful opportunity before you, as we did, to find synergy from amongst one another.
That it's going to take time, it's going to take determination,
yes.
It's going to take sacrifice.
Yes.
And the first thing you have to be able to do is be in a position that you don't have a lot of demands on yourself.
The audience filled with engineering and graduate students were no strangers to the alumni. BCT Partners once sat in the same seats with their own future dreams.
It was the Rutgers engineering education that gave us the technical foundation for what we do.
Right.
It was our involvement in student organizations, most specifically Rutgers NSBE, the Minority Engineering Educational Task, that gave us the organizational foundation for what we do. How to lead, how to manage money, how to manage people.
And I'm going to tell you, if you don't develop a relationship with somebody in your experience that you can believe in and believes in you, then you have not got your full education.
We put together a team, and that team was birthed because we were involved in student organizations. For all the undergrad students that are here, don't underestimate what you're working on right now in your academic studies and in your student organizations.
BCT Partners continue to give back to the future generation of engineers, entrepreneurs, and college students by remembering their own journey and sharing it with others.
Engineering school puts you through a whole lot. Some of you know that firsthand now. And when
We're in it right now.
Yeah. and when you go through that with other folks, you know, certainly there's a bond that's made there. So I think engineering school also prepares you to study hard, because once I studied for an engineering school, I knew I could study anything, anytime, anywhere.
It was the solidarity, the strength, the collective, the two is always better than one, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link, the brotherhood, the collective, whatever you want to call it, that the values of that came from Rutgers Engineering and came from Meet NSBE, and we just put it on steroids and said we're going to not just come together at Rutgers, but stay together beyond Rutgers.
And we also recognized that our success could not be defined by our own personal success, but rather by our collective success. We talk more about class of 1990 graduating with 20 or 25 engineers that came through EOF than we talk about our individual. The fact that we all got through together, that we all picked up each other and made sure that everybody crossed the finish line. It was not important just for us to get it by ourselves.
And so I say to all of you who are part of some community or some collective, seeds are being planted right now, right in this room, right before our eyes. The challenge we give to you is to leverage those connections after you've left this campus.
Right.
After you've graduated, left your program, you have a wonderful opportunity before you, as we did, to find synergy from amongst one another. The question we're here to ask you is, what will be that synergy?
Well, something very special I took away from the night is the fact that regular people like me, or people that come in through low-income housing, have the chance to succeed in the future. Somebody like the BCT Partners, who came up from the similar background as I have, kind of inspired people like me to know that there's a door or a pathway after college or after we graduate.
I feel very inspired. I can definitely apply everything that's been said here today to my everyday life, whether it be school or my professional goals for once I graduate.
And I definitely plan to take some of some of that information that I've gotten today about building bonds. As an aspiring, entrepreneur myself, and just somebody that wants to go out and make positive impact on the community, I've realized that a lot of the work I'm doing with Meet here on campus has given me the opportunity to build some bonds and take some of those strengthened bonds out into the communities.
It just swells my heart when I see something like this and listen to these fellows talk, knowing that their theme and their drive, their passion has stayed the same and has brought them to the place they are today.
I think when we have people like these three coming back and talking to students, it motivates them on a plane that is very different than having corporate people come in and who are not connected, who maybe are not alumni, who have not traveled this journey. At the same time, when you look at what they've done and how they've achieved their success because of the fact that they work together, it's a message that they don't hear anywhere else.
And as a community, we understand that we don't define ourselves by ourselves, but we define ourselves as a collective. And as a result, we say, I am, we are, I am, we are, I am, we are.